This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go tonight, Ric Flair, 120, turbo set.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there, and that gives the Lions the first.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Cut! 120, hell you want! Turbo set.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He breaks the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
80. 12, 12, 12. Always on.
Goff on 1st and 10. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
box now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Irving on second. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Quick throw left side, complete, and that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Goff working from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. On 1st down, it's Goff. And
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. It looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff on 3rd. Screen here for Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Run.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 21. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Another one for Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 41. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They're going to throw again. Goff. That one's complete to St. Brown. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to reset those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. It's 2nd and goal. Goff to the air now. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Gibbs. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple yards on that run. This sets up 4th and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Goff. touchdown! The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. One last play before the break.
Hurry! Pistol.
The final throw before the break. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. I'm going to start the half with a give to Irving.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Point it right.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Kings! Watch out!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Give it to Irving on the option. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hurry! Hey, alert for 180! Scott!
First down throw here. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's complete. This is Anguka. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and goal.
Scott Evans once again. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has this at the 6. Spins out of one stop, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. Dukes out of one stop. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Escapes the pocket. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. So after the sack, here comes second and 11. Up running left. Here's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Throw on third down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start their second half with some needed points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hurry! Up, 180! Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180! Kings!
From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And his kick is blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's got room to roam here. Reaches the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Goff's going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead. They they've got here in the fourth. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ryan left side by Godwin. This is a nice game, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And second down only works out for a yard.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Real. Watch out!
He'll throw it. That one's good to Godwin. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
28 all. Chase McLaughlin.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Again, it's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
32-yard line.
Four now. By 20. Shell. Four now. Hold on.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up.
By 20.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the post. And late in the 4th, we stay tied.
I know this, Kate. As bummed as these fans are, nobody, and I mean nobody, feels worse in this building than that kicker. Because that's not just one, that's now 2 critical misses.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hurry! 180! What's up?
Here he is to throw. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert!
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from 30 yards out. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Buccaneers,
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. One down, a whole lot